Hey guys, really quick before the episode starts, I'm sorry for causing this. I just want to let you know that we have a Discord server for the channel now. Actually, it's called Stream Team. So if you were tuning into Stream Team, basically it's named after that. But even if you don't, tune into Stream Team, you can totally go on there. We have some channels for, Hearts of Iron. We have some channels for Mountain Blade. We have channels for a few other games too. If you're into that. We have some chat channels and just, talking channels. So if you want to talk to me and you want to chat with me and you want to chat with like some other people and stuff that also watch my videos, make sure to go join it and hang out. Come hang out with us. And I'll see you soon. All right, enjoy the video. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs, and cats, and welcome back to Calm Down Level Up. And today we're here again in the Hearts of Iron 4 AI-only battle where we gave everyone a bunch of angry pills and made everyone have a 500 world threat. Also deleted a bunch of all the factions and recreated some countries. I split Germany into thirds, France into half, etc., etc. Last time we were watching, Iraq invade Iran, and things got spicy because two new factions arose: the African Islamic Alliance and the Syrian Union of Nations, and both have had their ups and downs. In this war, they're fighting each other very hard. The African Islamic Alliance has the support of the USA, but I don't know if that's very much anymore. They also have the support of Brazil and Israel, and I think the core of the support of the Syrian Union of Nations is Syria itself and Iraq, because Iraq's really strong, and they've actually cut off some Brazilian and British troops, or American troops here, and they're gonna cut them off. Oh man, so if you remember last time, it looked like Arabia actually made a little bit of a comeback and pushed all the way up to Baghdad for a little while, in a kind of like a revenge thing, I guess, to try to help pull some of these troops off this front line here to give Iran a break. But it looks like they've reversed it, actually, and up here there was a bunch of Iranians that were encircled. Yeah, these guys are gonna die. All these guys are gonna die. Iraq did a really good job at encircling and just killing troops, and they're doing it here again with these Americans and these Brazilians, and now they're pretty much at Arabia's capital. They're at the doorstep. It's not going to be long, I think, before the Syrian Union of Nations wins the war. So my money's on the Syrian Union of Nations. Definitely, they've definitely been doing better. I would like to see, though, other factions get involved or something. That would be pretty cool if like the African Entente started invading shit too, and other wars just started going on as well. Brazil, cool. But yeah, guys, welcome back. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoy this series. Sultanate of Arabia, cool. Oh shit. But yeah, okay. Well, their capitals, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Arabia, their capital has been taken. Okay, so, how's the war going now? It was last time it was like 62. It's still at 62. Okay, Arabia is like super close to collapsing. It's at 94% towards capitulation. Sudan's still only at 62. Iran is at 41%. Okay, cool. Sultanate of Arabia is pretty much gonna die here. They moved the capital over here. If Iraq keeps pushing down, it will collapse within a few minutes here. Maybe if they took this, that VP might even capitulate them if that was taken. Are there any VPs up here? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Egypt is super strong. Look at this. If Egypt had a land route through here, like through Israel or something, this war would already be over, because Egypt has like close to 75 units here that they could throw into this mess and just finish the war. They still have to go kill Pakistan too, because Iran. Once you kill Iran, that's not gonna finish them off. Let's see who has to die for the war to end. So I guess Sudan is the major faction member. Oh shit. Is it 100% towards capitulation? So did the Sultanate of Arabia. It did. Look at Iraq. Iraq now has that. They can move all their troops back to the front. This is where Iran dies. This is where Iran dies, guys. Arabia thought that they could probably help But I guess turns out they probably didn't at all. Just probably made Iraq more powerful in the end, actually, because Iraq now has more factories. They've got more land, more manpower. So I think Iraq is going to come out of this game with like a huge war score, which is going to be crazy. Oh, look. India is kind of pushing back over to China a little bit. Iraq's going to have a huge war score. They pretty much done all the work pushing into Iran, I think, because they have the most deaths. This is only at 62%? Yeah, I guess it is. Iraq, take Khuzestan from the Islamic Republic of Iran, as that's their goal. Okay. So they've lost a lot of troops. Syria is probably going to have a pretty good war goal, or a pretty good war score as well. What is that town that they were talking about? Is it down here somewhere? Tehran's right there. Is this right here? Could be it. I can't remember. Ifistan. I don't think that's what it was. But yeah, so we could see like a huge Iraq come out of this. Like Iraq just have all of Arabia and even more possibly, like some of Iran as well. That would be really cool if we did see that. Just like a really powerful Iraq, and then also Iraq will just, for one, be really powerful, and another thing, it'll just have this huge faction that it basically controls, and it can do whatever it wants with. So look at this. Look, Sudan's still alive down here. Come on, kill him. I guess once Iran and like Pakistan are dead, if they go after those guys, then going down here will, sending all those troops down here, they could probably finish off Sudan. Come over here to the Vatican. The Vatican has actually built some troops. Has the Vatican got? Yes, they have gotten industrial focus, and they're actually powering down some industrial focuses. So they're getting some infrastructure. They've gone down to military industry 2 already. In military industry 2, it's crazy. So Vatican City is becoming powerful. They're working on it. What about the Italian king, the king of Italy? Befriend the CSTO. Well, the CSTO doesn't exist, so they're working on something that really they can't really do. They got, wow, look at this. So king of Italy focus tree. I think Italy has its own focus tree already. So attempt to join the CSTO. You can't do that. If you choose that one, that's not going to work. Light vehicles program. Okay, so they've gotten a lot of infrastructure build up already. They can't really do Northern Italy though, because they don't have Northern Italy. So I guess they'll just get those, and that'll just that won't really work. Oh, look at this. They could go for the new Roman state, or the new Roman Senate. Retake the African coast. They could go for all this stuff. It's crazy. We'll have to wait and see what these guys do. I want to see East Germany like try to attack other shit, like try to go into try to reunite Germany as like a communist state. I want to see, like, I think it'd be pretty cool to see all the Germanys go to war, except for I guess Southern Germany or Bavaria. Bavaria just doesn't want to do anything. Bavaria, what are you doing? They have their industrial focus. They're going down. They have their political focus as well, but they're not really focusing anything yet. Or they haven't really done ideology focus. Okay, so they did a lot of military stuff, but they don't have an army. Recruit and deploy, yeah. They are building stuff though. Okay, actually, looks like they are working on building an army. They just don't have the resources. In Upper Bavaria. Yeah, they're putting all their stuff in Munich. Turkey's also still very strong. They haven't gotten involved in any wars yet. But whatever war Turkey gets involved in, it will be rest in peace for whoever fights them, I think. Kurdistan, no units yet. Military industry 1, so they're a little bit behind on their industrial focus, I think. Unless they've been going for other things. Yeah, they're definitely behind on their industrial focus than other countries. Have they gotten their ideology stuff yet? No. I don't think the AI really goes for ideology focus. I'm not sure about that though. Let me know. Syria's taking control of. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Okay, so Iraq has pushed all the way up here towards Tehran, and they're really close to Tehran. It looks like they're trying to surround Tehran. They're trying to do their old tactic where they took northern, and they killed they killed Arabia and they killed northern Iran by just surrounding troops and just destroying them. They're trying to do that to Iran here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're moving 44 troops just this way to capture Tehran, I think. So we're not going to see Iran survive very much longer. And actually, the Iraqis have reached all the way over here to Pakistan, too. So the fighting Pakistanis troops over here. Pakistanis? Pakistani troops? It's not Pakistanis, jeez, it's Pakistani. I'm dumb. Okay. But yeah, so this is going to have to happen, too. They're going to have to push all the way up here. What about Pakistan? What do you got going on? Pakistan's pretty well defended, I think. So Pakistan's not really, like, attacking these guys too much. They've definitely got some units out here, but they are leaving a lot of units back home to defend, which is pretty smart because it looks like Iraq's going to win, and Iraq has this huge empire. Look at this. Most of it is, you know, just occupied territory, but I don't know. I'm surprised, or I'm anxious to see how much they'll actually take. Okay, so Turkey's actually supporting Iran, so they just sent some troops in. Iran still definitely has a big army. They've got a lot of Afghani troops here. They've got a lot. Well, there's now there's Brazilians. There's now Turkish as well. There's a lot of Pakistanis as well. So, and yeah, they're making a little comeback here actually. What's going on? What's going on? Look, this line here, this Afghani line, this Iraqi line looks pretty weak in comparison, actually. I don't know. It's got to be said. Look at this. The Iranian line looks a lot stronger up here, at least. Maybe not. Or actually, I don't know. Down here is pretty good, too. But the Iraqis, are they running out of steam? I don't know. They could definitely be running out of steam. There are a lot of Syrians and allies over here, though, in Syria, so they'd have to go capture Baghdad, but then I think Syria would still be a hard fight to capture, definitely. So I guess I was kind of right about Iran's lines being a little bit stronger than I thought. Iran has pushed Iraq all the way back. Holy shit. Whoa. So, I mean, I'm wrong about these things a lot. I was calling this for Iraq quite early, but I don't know. It's still up in the air, I guess, because Iran has made a big comeback. I think it's Pakistan. Look, there's all these Pakistanis here helping now, and I think that may have been lacking before. And I don't know what happened to the Iraqi line, but it just collapsed. It really did. It was just like totally ran out of steam. There's some Japanese here, actually. Cool. Mostly Iraq. I don't see like hardly any Syrians. There's a few. There's a Syrian there. That's the Lebanese. Or that's just I guess maybe just a flag, but a flag error there. That's a Syrian. But yeah, the Islamic Republic of Iran making a little bit of a comeback here, which is pretty cool to see. Okay, so let's take a look back at the faction map mode one more time before we go. We're after this one here pretty soon. The Syrian Union of Nations can't seem to capture and kill Sudan for some reason, which is really weird. All of Arabia has been taken. Iran is still a big war. Southern Iran and the coast is still owned by Iraq, or still controlled by Iraq. But Iran has pushed all the way back close to the border with Iraq too. So they're getting back there, and they're reapproaching North Iran to, I guess, attempt to retake it all back. We're no strangers to love. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry for this cut here. Basically, I lost some footage, and the episode was a little slow, or was a little short actually. So I lost some footage, and this is totally on my bad, and I really sincerely apologize. Totally my fault. I accidentally saved over a save that I shouldn't have saved over. So at the end of this episode you were watching just now, Iran was actually making a comeback, and they were getting close to Baghdad. Their lines were a lot stronger. I think it was because of Pakistan. Pakistan was doing super good. And Iraq was actually starting to crumble a little bit, even though they had capitulated the Arabian Peninsula and stuff. But basically what happened was, remember Sudan down here that was like a couple of these little states? Basically what happened with Sudan was actually the major country in the war for some reason, not Iran or Pakistan. Sudan was considered the major country in the war, and the only thing that the Syrian Union of Nations the name might have changed actually. I can't remember. The only thing that they had to do was, in order to win, was to capitulate Sudan, and they eventually captured Sudan. So, and then after Sudan fell, these guys surrendered. I think that's kind of stupid, but it's whatever. So Iraq won. The Syrian Union of Nations is now a huge and really powerful faction. It stretches all the way down into Central Africa, up into Egypt, the Arabian Peninsula, all this. And let's take a look at what the actual countries look like. So Sudanese state was replaced. All of these are nationalists now as well. So Sudanese, South Sudanese state. So these are both. A lot of these are colonies of different countries. Like a lot of them are colonies of Syria and Iraq. This one is obviously Syrian. Greater Persian Republic. I think this is just a puppet of Iraq. Yeah. So a lot of these are Iraqi. A lot of these are Syrian. What is Pakistan? Pakistan was given to Uganda. So Uganda has a colony now. Let's see, which ones are their colonies? So it's just Pakistan. And let's check Iraq. Which ones did Iraq gain? Iraq has Greater Persian Republic and the South Sudanese. So South Sudan is a puppet of Iraq. It'd make more sense if they just switched. I don't know. In Syria, what puppets do you have? You have the Arabian Peninsula, and you have the Sudanese state. Oh, that's this guy right here. Okay, so this is owned by Syria as well. And Egypt got just giant. I don't think they have any puppets, but yeah, Egypt. Well, they didn't get giant. They just got a bunch of desert tiles from Sudan. So it looks like they look a lot bigger than they actually are. But yeah. So we are looking around here. Actually, I have TDebug on. Sorry, TDebug. There we go. I was just looking around at different countries, checking out what they're doing. And so that seemed to be the last major war, except for over here that's been going on. Wait, what just... Oh shit, wait, that's Belgium. Flanders declared war on Wallonia. I didn't even notice that, I don't think. Or maybe I checked, I just don't remember. This one's declaring war on this one, right? Wait, this one is Flanders. Flanders is the nationalist one, I think. Okay. Well then, guys, that's a good cliffhanger for you. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry if this episode was a little bit shorter. This episode's kind of a bad episode. I apologize for that. I lost some footage there, but this is what the outcome was of that war. Actually, the other faction, by the way, is still alive, the African Islamic Alliance, but it's Afghanistan and Somaliland. So those are the two countries that are in it. It's not going to be a very powerful faction. It might even get dissolved at some point. So, but yeah, welcome back, I guess. Welcome, or join me next time is what I'm trying to say. For this Belgian war. This is the war of Isaros, and yeah, I'll see you guys all next time. Make sure to like and favorite, subscribe if you're new, and make sure to join my Discord server. Peace.